Many people have talked about inflation. And most people think inflation is just the increase in the prices of goods and services. But inflation is caused by the loss of purchasing power of our money. In 1971, President Nixon removed the gold backing from our dollar. And so, it became a fiat currency whose value is based on the faith and credit of the government. And, as that faith diminishes, the purchasing power of the money decreases.
In 1971, just after the shock of Nixon's radical move, we hardly noticed a loss of purchasing power. For example, 30 cents could be exchanged for a McDonald's hamburger. And 60 cents could be exchanged for a quarter pounder. We could exchange 36 cents for a gallon of gas. And we could exchange 45 cents for a dozen eggs. Now, none of these goods changed. A dozen eggs is still a dozen eggs. A gallon of gas is still a gallon of gas. What changed was the buying power of our currency, now backed only by faith in the government. In 1971, $40.60 could be exchanged for an ounce of gold. In 2025, we would have to exchange over $3,350 for that same ounce of gold. That's 82.5 times its 1971 price. To buy a dozen eggs, we need to exchange more than 11 times as much of today's currency than we did in 1971. On average, today's dollar buys only about 1/10 of what it bought in 1971.
It's clear that people are losing faith in the government and its currency. By taxing, printing or borrowing all the money the government wants to spend, it shows a lack of fiscal responsibility. Out of 775 fiat currencies, there is no precedent for a fiat currency that was successful in holding its value. The average lifetime for a fiat currency is only about 27 years. Rampant loss of a currency's buying power, or hyperinflation, causes a fiat currency to be abandoned. The United States and its currency is following this same path. There seems to be no willingness in the federal government to curtail spending and stop printing and borrowing money. As the money supply increases, the value of each dollar declines. This is inflation. Even if you are a resident of the United States, it would be wise to diversify your portfolio by moving some of your assets out of fiat currencies and into physical gold and silver. Every year you hang on to dollars in a bank, or other assets denominated in dollars, you could be losing buying power. Yes, the number of your dollars could be increasing, but their purchasing power declines nonetheless. The best advice is to buy a little silver or gold each month, and watch your wealth grow.
If you are just starting out in buying gold and silver, I understand how difficult it can be. Just finding an honest gold and silver dealer can be a difficult task. So let me recommend the online dealer I use. You'll find a link in the description to my preferred dealer. Just make sure you steer away from dealers that could provide fake gold and silver products. You'll find unscrupulous deals on some of the popular online sales sites where anyone can offer items for sale. And you'll find them on late-night TV with celebrities promoting high-priced gold and silver. Be sure to buy from firms that specialize in precious metals and that have a good track record. You don't want to try to sell your gold or silver years from now only to find that it's fake. Start buying authentic gold and silver now and enjoy a more prosperous future as the years go by.
Thank you for taking the time to watch our video. We truly appreciate your support and interest in our content. We hope you learned something valuable from this video. If so, please click the thumbs up, like button to let us know. Now, we recommend you watch this video next. It will further boost your knowledge and skills in this important area.